is caught. Hugh Higgs with the reception again. Drop down hard.
Bounces to the outside. He finds some room and he is going to get in. That is a huge.
Again to Beach, and there's the safety. Putting his helmet down. Love to see that from a quarterback into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Welcome in, guys, to Heard It Here First, your Central Texas showcase of premier talent and teams. And when it comes to premier teams, we're talking with Austin Anderson's head coach, Donald Hatcher, 2025 district and by-district champion. Talk to me about your program. Just Coach, we were talking prior to this. Across the board, your program is thriving. You're going on year 5, correct?
Yes.
Tell me about this Austin Anderson just exploding on the scene.
Well, it's just the buy-in. We got 12 coaches. 11 of them have been with me since the beginning. So just the constant having the same coaches, the same message every year. We get the buy-in. Our freshman team went 8-2. Our JV went 7-2-1, tied 3-way tie for district champs. So then the varsity just continues that group. What that we had this year was with us all 4 years.
Yeah.
So we knew they were going to be good, and then to have the district MVP, the defensive district MVP. I mean, the kids just bought in for 4 years and they showed it on the field. I mean, it's they have a brotherhood with each other. So we say 11 brothers when we break out of the huddle every time for 4 years, and it's finally clicked.
That's a good saying. That's a really cool saying. And you talked about the camaraderie, keeping the coaches. 4 years of that first group you came with, bittersweet to see them graduate, mostly with Ben, and just a great group of seniors. And that group of seniors happened to have a pro draft or a pro athlete drafted from your high school, man. So just a thriving program. Every year we've seen records getting broken. We've seen it from Gerlich to Small to Crenshaw. Throw us a wild card. What is there records we're seeing being broken this year?
Jay Fullmer, he could end up breaking some records.
Okay.
He's looking to be, last year he had 13 touchdowns. We've had a 20 touchdown guy 3 years in a row. So he could probably be that next guy. And he's had 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving.
So he's a plug and play.
Yeah.
Wherever you put him, I was watching the film, he can burn them deep. You were talking about the explosive speed you saw out of him. When did you see that click, and when are you like, all right, that's the guy right there?
It was early in the year. He caught it may have been against McCallum, first game of the year.
Okay.
He caught a pass that was about 5 yards from the line of scrimmage and then just left everybody. So he definitely worked hard that summer, and then this summer, I mean, we even put him on defense at the state 7-on-7 tournament, and he had a pick. So he'll be able to play both ways too.
Yeah. Oh, so we might see him out on some defense too.
You'll see him on defense.
Man, that's going to be awesome. Let's talk about some of those defense. You said Zach Cecalek, right?
Yep.
Cecalek and Levine.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some great interior linemen you have there. One in all district, first team all district. Talk to me about that front and what we can expect to see.
Just between those two guys, they bring back 12 sacks.
Yeah.
Between the two of them, and I expect more out of them. I mean, Zach he got better as the year went on. Levine up front, he's just a little bulldog. I mean, you can't block him with one guy.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can't block him with two because he's so center of gravity is low.
Yeah.
Got great footwork. He's fast with his feet. He can move. So he'll be one that will be hard to block. And the rest of the defense will be new, but those guys have been waiting their turn. I mean, we had 9 seniors last year. I mean, we were solid across the board, but this junior class, they're getting ready to be seniors. They've been waiting.
Yeah.
They've been waiting their turn. So there'll be a lot of surprise guys.
Yeah. I was going to say that too. I saw that kind of when I was looking at their stats. I said, man, there's a lot of seniors, but then I started looking at the sophomores you have, and you're have a program ready that's ready, next man up, so to say. I saw a lot of sophomores. I think it was Briggs and your kick returner that was an all district.
Sharp.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sharp. He was really elusive. Who's some of those sophomores that are going into their junior year with a veteran expectation? Who is that? Who are some we may see out of that junior class breakout this year?
So offensively, you'll see Gage. He'll be a wide receiver. He played some tight end. He had a big touchdown when we played Hendrickson.
Yes.
Him, Kyler Sharp. His older brother was Zayden that graduated 2 years ago.
Okay.
Kyler just went to nationals in Oregon and won the long jump. So he's he'll be back there returning kicks and punts.
Okay.
You'll see a lot of speed from him. And then Nick Briggs, he'll be a junior, our running back. That's following Caleb's steps. He'll be good. But we've got James Woontz behind him. So yeah, we'll have a good combo of running backs.
Briggs is kind of a bigger guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's tall, he's a little bit taller than Caleb. Runs a little bit. Caleb just runs you over.
Yeah.
Nick's more of a bender.
Yeah.
So he'll be good. Defensively, free safety taking Miami's spot that just went to Texas would be Jude Viner.
Okay.
He's a special athlete. He plays baseball. He plays football. He's just he's a really good athlete.
And you said when we were prior, you're only having to replace one coach. Mm-hmm. Only one coach had it. How do you do that, man? How do you keep those brothers intact? Not only the guys on the field, but the guys with you. That's a great. I mean, that's great.
Well, we have a good time.
Yeah.
We grind, but we don't grind.
Right.
Like after games, we will never work on Saturdays.
Okay.
Coaches, they work from home. They actually get more done on Saturdays at home than they do if they came in the office.
Right.
They're sitting there doing that, and then Sunday we come in early in the morning, and we work till about noon, 12 o'clock. I mean, we're smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
So everybody just has a good time up there. Like this summer, coaches are up there not even getting paid all the time for workouts, but they're up there just having a good time.
Yeah, because they're enjoying the moment, and what you are bringing to this Austin Anderson program has been elite.
Yeah, winning cures a lot of emotions. So
for sure.
Yeah.
District champion, by district champion, first playoff win in 15 years, first district championship in 15 years, but only the second playoff win all time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going into your 5th year, and you've literally done exactly what you would think: 3rd year playoff, 4th year district champion. That's what your program is asking for out of a head coach, and you blew it out the water. What did we expect out of year 5?
We got to make a deeper run. We got to get to rounds 3 and 4.
Okay.
That's where, to be an elite program in the area, that's where you got to live at now. You got to live deep in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
So expectations every year keep changing.
Yeah.
Every class has built the layer of the house. The house has been built now.
Yeah.
Now we're working on the foundation and all the stuff that looks pretty out there. So playoffs is what look pretty.
Man, and y'all and back-to-back playoff appearances. That's something that Austin Anderson, people see that on the schedule, and they're like, all right, now we got a ball club that we got to face this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You redistrict, another 8-team district, state champion in that district. What's the goal? I know you're saying get deep playoff runs. How do you see this district faring out just as a whole? Is compared to your last one, is it tough, or what are we looking at this year?
It's definitely top heavy, like with Smithson Valley, Bernie Champion, Seguin, McCallum. I mean, there's a lot of it's a different kind of talent.
Right.
Houston talent area, Central Texas to San Antonio, so it's a different kind of talent.
Right.
So you got to change up how you game plan. But playing Smithson Valley, who's 2-time state champ, I've compared our team to them. That's what you want to be. You don't ever hear a lot of guys coming out of Smithson Valley going to play college ball, big D1 schools and stuff like that until their quarterback this year is going to Texas.
Really?
I mean, they're just good high school football players that get out there and grind. And Coach Hill runs a great program. Bernie Champion is going to be another good one. I mean, they get out there, they sling it, they're fast paced. But the quarterback for Smithson Valley, he had a little interview and he was talking about the new district, and he was talking about Anderson, how it's different. He said he respects Austin area and is ready to get down and see what we have to offer. And so that have a guy that just won 2 state titles talking about your team, like, hey, they're taking us serious. We don't ever get taken seriously. So that's one thing that I've told our guys is you're no longer sneaking up on people.
Yeah.
everybody's coming for you now.
Yep.
So that's a mindset you got to have. To get respect, you got to keep winning.
How does it feel to target these teams and now the target's on your back?
I like it. When people talk about you, that means you're doing something right.
Yeah.
You know, if they ain't saying nothing about you, then they ain't worried about you. So
Right.
when people talk about you, it's the same way. You know, we talk about Smith and Valley. We talk about
Right.
A&M Consolidated. Yeah, they're a great team. They beat us. We beat them. But, you know, there's no love lost between us.
Right,
You know,
right.
It's one of those ones that we don't like them. They don't like us. But after the game's over with, you know, it's all fun.
Right, right. And whenever you got those teams in your district and they go into the playoffs and you're like, I hope y'all go right. You know, I hope you make it to us and then we beat you.
Yeah.
You know.
So that was really good. Our district won all 4 games in that first round.
Yeah,
And we beat LaPorte, Angleton, Friendswood. I mean,
big teams.
Everybody talked about how good that group was. Angleton and LaPorte, our district, we went out there and we swept their district. So our game, we were the last one to be played on Saturday, and we took it down to the last play of the game. So,
yeah,
you know, Friendswood, we walked out. We knew they were big. We didn't realize how big Friendswood was until they got on the field.
We were actually, Lyndon and I and my nephew, we went to that game. Man, that was a great game.
Yeah.
That's that view, of course, of downtown, and then just to be playing on a Saturday and pulling off that W.
Yeah, and to fall down 14-0 in that game, you'd have never known it. Our guys never felt like they were going to lose that game.
Yeah.
There was never any doubt that they just, hey, coach, as the game goes, we'll get it right.
Yeah.
I mean, never wavered.
It was resilient for sure, and man, it was cool just being a part of that game, just being able to be there and watch at the all-time Austin ISD career rushing yards being broke, all that great stuff. Coach, what you've done with this program, what you're doing in Austin, it's no longer, all right, we got Austin Anderson. It's, all right, we got Austin Anderson.
Yeah.
And so that's some great stuff. Is there anything you would like to leave with your Austin Anderson fans, or to hear first fans, Texas football fans, on Austin Anderson's upcoming season?
I mean, we won district, but we're still not getting much love out of it. I tell our guys every day, you know, you picked to finish 3rd. Last year you picked to finish 4th, so they only moved you up 1 spot.
Yeah. Still
not preseason top 25, even though you beat 5 of the teams that are in the top 25.
Yeah.
Every year you got to reprove yourself. We lost 9 guys defensively. I'm like, that right there, all the guys that are getting ready to step up, you have to prove your turn now.
Yeah.
So you just got to constantly be consistent.
Yep.
Be consistent, and I mean, we're going to prove a lot of people wrong again. So I can't wait. It's going to be a fun season.
I've seen it year in, year out. There's no doubt. I mean, I've been a believer, and what you've done at Austin Anderson, if anybody doubts, they need to wake up, you know, because it's going down at Austin Anderson. I can tell you that much, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. All right. And huge shout out to Dave Campbells for letting me use their video footage of the games and for this preseason preview. I'm Gerald Garza. He's Donald Hatchard. And this is going to do it for Austin Anderson's 2026 preseason preview. Thank you. You guys have a blessed day. Welcome into the 2026 Austin Anderson preseason preview. Huge shout out to Coach Donald Hatcher for joining me on his weekend and talking Anderson football. Shout out to Will Smith, that is the voice at the beginning, who's pumped up and yelling Trojo, and that's with Vype Productions. And shout out to Dave Campbells Texan Live for letting me use their videos. Coach in his first 4 seasons, coming off back-to-back playoff wins, first district title in 15 years, first playoff wins in 15 years, and going into year 5. I said, Coach, we've seen records been broken the last 2 years. Who's next? And the first name that came out, Jay Fullmer. We talked about his speed and how he has been able to get behind the defenses. He has 2250 all-purpose yards, 1,000 yards receiving, almost 1,000 yards rushing, but over 1,000 AP his sophomore year. And when Coach said that he saw that next gear this year, this is exactly what he's talking about. Dude's dangerous from the wide receiver positions, able to get behind the safeties. Cove on the rollout throws a dot. And I mean, there's nothing but pay dirt in front of him here. That is a beautiful, beautiful throw and catch. And then you can give him the rock from the backfield. He can pop it to the edge and get you 6 there too. And so Fullmer on his way to a historic season And that will start with the guys in the trenches. First team all district selection, Caden Williams and Navarro, Wilkins, and Gray, all district recognition. Those guys all returning, and that's going to be a big, big part of that lethal offense. Cove Darbyshire and Kyler Sharp, those two dudes. Darbyshire stands at 6'3", 215. He only threw 6 interceptions on the season. Tells you he makes great decisions. Against Friendswood, he goes, let me find that. It was 25 of 30 for 329 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. Really putting that offense on his back and carrying them to that playoff victory. When it comes to Sharp, this dude is athletic, and he's got super, super great speed, man. You can see he can get that release, even with pass interference. Able to turn around, still make the snag, taking it down within the 5. And Derbyshire, you talk about grit from a quarterback. Dude's not afraid to put that shoulder down and go get you your 6. That is what you ask out of your quarterback. Defensively, you have first team all district selection, Cecalek returning, as well as captain Matthias Levine. And between those guys, like Coach said, 15 plus 16 sacks just between those two dudes. A nuisance for an offense. And what I love about Cecalek is his ability to stay at home and shutting that down. No problem. And what I love about this is whenever Coach and I were talking, about Levine's low center of gravity, and it's shown here. Dude is almost unblockable, man. And he'll be one of those captains this year. But if you watch 51 and 50 right here, come on. I love it, man. Those dudes are having fun out there, and that's what it's about. And so this is why this is one of my favorite plays, because whenever we're talking about having fun, look at these dudes. Look at 51 and 50 and 33. Having a great time out there. Austin Anderson is thriving. And whenever it comes to those Trojan horses, who's going to sneak in and be that really big standout? On my radar, I'm looking at Gage Willis, the 6'2", 205-pound tight end who had 3 receptions for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 3 catches. He takes 2 of them to the house. And Charlie Helling, the 6'1", 220-pound linebacker who had 22 tackles, 5.5 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, 1 hurry. I think those 2 young men are going to really step in and help out offensively and defensively for these Austin Anderson Trojans football team this upcoming season. They have not yet to disappoint. They continue to thrive across the board. What Coach Donald Hatchard and those Austin Anderson Trojans got going on over there, it is a beautiful thing to see, and I can't wait to see how this season fares out. Guys, hit that like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. You have a blessed evening, and this will do it here for the 2026 Austin Anderson preseason preview.